Good morning. It's day 15 on the Camino. It's a beautiful morning today. It's a little bit cool. In fact, if I weren't walking and warming up, I would want a jacket. So that's a first. It's going to be, I think the high is 81 today, which is great, perfect, no rain. And I have about 26 kilometers to get into Burgos. This way has a variety of different options. I've already chosen the first one because I've already been walking for, I don't know, probably 30 minutes this morning. There's an option to take an alternative path that hugs the road, but yuck. So I'm taking the one to the right or to the north, which goes through towns like Ages and Atapuerca. And then there's going to be a couple of other options. I'm hoping to cut down south eventually when we get closer to Burgos and take the river route. First of all, because my hostel is much closer to the river route. And second, I have heard that walking into Burgos not on the river route is not nice. It's very industrial and ugly. And so I want to avoid that, especially because it's a really long slog to get into the city. You feel like you're there and then you just keep going and going and going and going. It's one of those city entries. So I think walking along the river will be better, but it is just beautiful this morning. I'm feeling pretty good, having my usual morning aches and pains, but that's all a part of it. But nothing, that I can't walk through relatively comfortably. So I will see you on the way. How beautiful is this place? I mean, gorgeous. So, Camino lesson. Even if you have days where you're walking through not so beautiful places on the Camino, or you have stretches where your body is aching and you feel like, what am I doing? I can't go on. Just continue on, of course, with care and gentleness, because the next day there could be beauty and inspiration and awe waiting for you. And I think if your body is able to do it, then stick with it. There are so many rewards to this kind of a journey. And if you love being out in nature and being outside like I do, then there are just these little pockets of beauty that are awe-inspiring. And for me, inspire so much gratitude and appreciation for this earth that we live on, and we should treat it well and appreciate it and love it. So if you're struggling on the Camino, keep at it. Slowly but surely, you will get to those stretches that are just glorious. And you will be thankful that you did. The payoff is worth it. Burgos, way off in the distance, because it looks enormous. I don't think it can be any other city. I'm going that way. think I'm about maybe 9 or so kilometers away from Burgos. I took this sort of alternate. There was a split, either to go left to Castañeras or right to Vilafria. Pretty much everyone chose right, but I chose left because on the map it looked like it was just a better walk, and that it would hook me up with the river detour quicker. So, and it's been a lovely walk. It's on the, ooh, there's a cool bird over there. It looks like a heron or something. It's on a dirt road. It went through some fields like this for a while. And it's run along the side of the airport, which is kind of cool. And I've seen off in the distance like 4 other pilgrims that are way ahead of me that also chose this way. But it's been very lovely, and it's helped me avoid a lot of the road walking. And I will check back in when I figure out the river detour. But I'm hoping that this was some good choice, using the map as a guide. We'll see. So I made it to this like random park outside Castañeras. I'm totally off of the trail on the map, but I can see that I'm heading towards the river route into Burgos. This is a nice area, lots of trails, a lot of people biking and walking, so I can tell I'm getting closer to the city. And there have been some good markings of where to go, and I've seen a few other pilgrims, so I think that I will make it to Burgos. It is 12:26. I probably still have at least an hour and a half of walking, I would say. Maybe more. It's still pretty far to get there, but I'm on my way and I'm feeling good. Just taking a little break to get off my feet and to have a snack. Almost there, but I just have to keep stopping and resting because everything is hurting. But I'm walking along this river. It's very shaded, so if you are doing the Camino, I highly recommend taking the Castañeras and then river route. It's a few little spots that are kind of tricky, and you gotta look at a map, and I got a little turned around a couple of times, but it's so lovely. You don't have to walk through all that industrial crap to get into Burgos. It's really, really nice. And so many people are out with their doggos. I love all the doggos in Spain. So I think I probably have, I don't know, 15 or 20 more minutes of walking, and then I will be there. So I'm just taking a little rest, enjoying the shade. The weather is beautiful. It's like in the low to mid 70s. It's so nice. And, eventually I'll get to my hostel. I can't even check into my hostel until 2 o'clock, and it's like 1:30, so no rush at all. You are so cute. You are so Finally, I'm in a big city and I can have some good, delicious food. Okay, I just checked into my little single room in the happy Hostal Carrales. Got a little bed, a little desk, and a nice bathroom. There I am, hello. And ooh, a nice shower. Very nice. So this it was 38 euros, which for a big city, for a private room, is pretty good. And it is just about a 10-minute walk to the city center, to the cathedral. So later this evening, I will meet Gail and Patricia for dinner. And hopefully I can make it over there in time to go see the cathedral as well. That shower was amazing. Just got back from dinner with Gail and walking around Burgos. And I just want to say that Burgos is a beautiful city. If you are planning to walk the Camino, I definitely recommend, if you can build in rest days, to build in a rest day in Burgos to stay here for 2 nights. I really wish that I had the one extra day to be able to do that. But I made the most of it, walked around all evening. I think I'm up to like clocking 30 kilometers for the day, but I feel pretty good. Didn't even have a nap today. So it's just such a rich, beautiful city, and the cathedral was so gorgeous on the outside and the inside. It's definitely worth visiting, and you get like half off if you're a pilgrim, which is really cool. So Gail and I are back on the same walking schedule, which is great. So we're going to stay in the same albergue tomorrow, and I'll back to albergue life for a couple of nights after tonight, enjoying my private room. So tomorrow we enter the Meseta, which is the flat, sort of high plains, desert-like area of Spain. A lot of people who do the Camino skip this section. It's about 7 or 8 days of flat plains, but I'm really looking forward to it. I've heard a lot of people say that they love the Meseta. It's very beautiful, even though the scenery doesn't really change for days on end. It affords even more opportunity for reflection and meditation and just really getting into the rhythm of moving your body on the earth. So I'm actually really looking forward to that. So yeah, I'm gonna start just sort of relaxing for the evening, getting ready to go to bed. I haven't decided what time I'm leaving in the morning. I only have a 20-kilometer day tomorrow. I know it sounds crazy to say I only have to walk 20 kilometers tomorrow, but such is Camino life after 2 weeks. So I might try to leave around 7:30, something like that. I don't really know. We shall see, but I will see you in the morning.